All right. Hey, thank you. Here we go. Okay. Welcome to the Brown Show. Hope everything's going okay with everyone. Hope everyone's enjoying this Saturday afternoon. Just a little, not confusion, but just trying to get things together here. I was finally able to register for my classes at Fayetteville State University. Thank you, Ms. King, for helping me. Shout out to Fayetteville State University, Bronco. Shout out to BroncoIRadio.com, where every second of the day an artist is live. BroncoIRadio.com. We are proud to be. Shout out to Blue and White Family, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, and the sorors of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Cheney University of Pennsylvania. Welcome to Embracing Word Church. Thank you. So, what is going on with everyone? Let me tell you a little something, what's happening. Let me tell you what was going on in my life about prayer. Prayer and praise and glory and honor to God. Because let me tell you, I had this situation, you know how things you dread, not even dread, but you dread approaching a situation or an event. And I started to dread it. I started to say to myself, God, why? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? What's going on? I don't know how I'm going to get through it. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know how the attitude of the other person's going to be. I just put it in God's hands, and I just gave praise. I gave him honor. I gave him the glory, because I knew by faith he's going to hear me. He heard me, and I know he was going to answer me, and he was going to work the situation. Because what did I do? I took it out of my hand and put it in his hand, of which that's what he wants everyone to do. He wants you to take your problems, your cares, your worries, your concerns, your whatever you're going through. He wants you to take it and put it in his hands and leave it. And according to his will, he will answer. God's will will be done. Or in other words, you can just say, put it in his hands and say, God did. God did this. God did that. God moved this. God moved that person. God changed that person. God took the situation and turned it over to my favor. Made it all for my good. No weapon formed shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against you, says the Lord, shall prosper. And though you were going through the pain and agony and worry, trouble doesn't last always. It really doesn't. It feels like it does. Trouble doesn't last always. And what weeping, what pain, what sorrow, what anxiety you may endure for a night, the joy comes in the morning. Now keep in mind, it's by God's will. The joy can be in exactly that moment. The joy can be exactly the next morning. The joy can be 2 days from now. It could be a week from now. It could be 5 months from now. It could be 10 months from now. It could be a year. It can be 2 years. It's God's will. And he works as he works according to his word. So know that an answer will come. You just don't know when. Just know that it's going to be answered, and give him the glory. Thank him. When you pray, thank him immediately for the answer. Thank him for coming through. Thank him for paying that bill. Thank him for taking care of that problem child. Thank him for taking care of that problem spouse. Thank him for taking care of that problem boss at work. Thank him for finding you a job. Thank him for paying that rent. Thank you for the bill, that car note, whatever it may be. Your health. Thank him for healing you, because he will. God did. Just say God did. He did this. He did that. God healed me. God took me. God moved me. God took me from one place and put me in another place for my good. Just that simple. Somebody out there, I did something the other night. I came on and I said, somebody needs to hear this prayer. God is there. God is in control. God is on the throne. Just take it and put it in his hands. There used to be a guy who, a telemarketer. He was an inventor. His name was Ron Popeil. He came up with all kinds of crazy stuff, all kinds of items. I mean, really crazy stuff that you couldn't imagine people buying. But he got airtime on TV, and one of the things he would say when he was his items is, "Hey, all you gotta do is set it and forget it." That was one of his lines. Set it and forget it. Well, set it in front of God. Set it in his hands and forget it. Know by your faith, by his word, because see, two things God cannot do. There are two things that God cannot do. And that is, one, he can't lie. And two, he can't fail. I'll say it again. There are two things that God cannot do. The first is he cannot lie, and God cannot fail. It's a fixed fight. Really, it's a fixed fight, and you've already won it. It's a fixed fight, and you've already won it. So know that. Be encouraged. Stay encouraged. Encourage someone else. Take this word and share it. Know that God is in control. He's on the throne, and he's working on your problem. He's working on that issue. He's working on that health issue. He's working on that financial issue. He's working on giving you peace. Please know that. The Mr. Brown Show. Please let me know what you think about this. If you need me to shut up, if you need me to play more music, if you need me to say, hey, Mr. Brown, you're in the wrong business. This is not business. I just do it for the fun of it. I happen to say shout out to BroncoEyeRadio.com, where every second of the day an artist is live. Oh, did? Okay, well, BroncoEyeRadio.com. We're proud to be. Thank you for joining. One more thing, since we were talking about God. Hey, did you get a chance? I told somebody at the mall today. I said, did you get a chance to thank God that we're alive? Because a lot of people did not have the opportunity today to thank God that he woke them up this morning. Take the time to just say thank you or thanks. Just a split second compared to all the things he's done for you, all the blessings he has for you with your name on. Just give him the praise, give him the honor, give him the glory. It's Mr. Brown Show. Thank you.